Hey guys, how are you? Welcome to my channel and welcome back, subscribers to Risha's Tarot. Guys, I'm so sorry about the quality of these videos. As I said, I'm going to get a camcorder, but as I said, it's going to take a while, meaning I it's gonna come in like a week. So you're gonna have to hold tight for a week. I understand there's an annoying background sound. I get it, but hey, you guys have to be patient. So yeah, I'm gonna put that in the description box below. Like, I understand that there's a weird noise in the background. I am using headphones, but what was I gonna say? Yeah, it's not gonna be like that when I get the camcorder. But as I said, that's gonna be in a week, so you have to wait a week. Sorry guys, don't know what else to tell you. Um, yeah, there's only so much time as I can apologize about that. But yeah, we're going to find out how. No, bear with me, guys. It's been a long day. We're going to find out why do people stare at you, and we have three powers. We have power one, power two, and power three. Okay, so I'm gonna go to power number one. Yeah, I'll put these here. Okay. So guys, I feel the reason why people stare at you is you look quite different to everyone else, where you live. So, for example, you could be of a particular ethnicity group, and maybe everyone else in your where you live, they're from another ethnicity group, which is perfectly fine. I'm just saying, like, that could be a reason why people stare at you, because it's like, oh, like, they maybe not have seen your ethnicity group that much in person, or they don't see your ethnicity group often. Does that make sense? So there's that, but there's also there is another aspect of, if it's not that, um, you guys just stand out. Like, the way you look, you don't dress like everyone else, you don't look like everyone else, you just look different. You come with a different vibe. It's like you look quite cultured. Yeah, you guys probably like, how can someone look cultured? Well, you do. So it's kind of like, you may be dressing, as I said, it's always like you dress different or you look different to people in your area or your friend group. You just are the one that stands out. You just look different. And as I said, there's nothing wrong with that. We love different. But yeah, that is one of the main reasons, guys. Also, you guys may speak maybe multiple languages or just another language. And when you speak in that language, people stare at you like, oh, I wonder what he or she's saying. That's a beautiful language. It sounds nice. I wish I could learn that language. So it's got a lot to do with your language also, if you speak more than one language. And even if you speak the same language as those around you, it's kind of like the way you say stuff is very different to everyone else around you. So they're just like, okay. It's quite intriguing. You have an alluring voice. So there's that. Some of you wear your hair different to everyone else. And you wear your hair in it's a really lovely way. But as I said, no one around you thinks to do their hair like that. They just don't. You wear accessories that are very different to everyone else. Guys, you just stand out. Like, you stand out in a good way. Some of you, okay, this was random. Some of you may be very loud. So people stare at you like, why is this girl or guy screaming? Or why do you have to shout? I'm right here. I'm right in your face. Or why are you shouting at me? that type of vibe. So it could be that, you know, people stare at you because like it's like, wow, wait, that's a lot of bass coming out your throat. I'm just here. I'm not even 1 centimeter away from you, babe. You know. Um, and if you're not loud, is other things. Oh my gosh. Okay. This charm, yeah, the guy is staring straight back at me, or he's just staring at something, but is like I can't even see his eyelids. I just see his eye just staring. So some of you, it's because you stare at other people. For some of you, it's like you're staring. So some of you, okay, cool. Some of you, you look at people and they look back at you and they're like, "Why are you looking at me?" Like that's the vibe. And then you guys might be like, "Okay, but why are you looking at me?" But I'm gonna call some of you guys out. You was looking at the person first. That's why they're like, "Why are you looking at me? Like, what's the problem? Do you want to fight? Do you want something? I don't have anything for you." You know. Um, some of you, it's just that you stare into space, or you're highly alert, and the person around you is like, "What is going on? What are you staring at? Are you okay? Don't jump like that because you're making me jump. That's a bit weird, you know. Like some of you do that, so people stare at you like, "Why are you moving a bit jumpy? What's going on?" So there's that. Okay, I don't usually get that much information from that charm, but yeah, that is why people um, stare at you. But we're gonna get more information other than the charm. Pile number one. So we have like pile. Well, guys, I don't know what I think I'm doing the reading at midnight, but I'm gonna do it. You know why? Because I'm a hard worker. So we have the Page of Swords reversed. We have the Three of Cups. We have the Breaking Dawn Violet Angel reversed. Violet Angel. Sorry, guys. They're in order. Then we have Lady with a Bosch Egg, Ancient Wisdom. Then we have Prometheus, Altruism reversed. And we have By May, Beauty reversed. So yeah, let's do the elf. Some of you guys, okay, so as I said, there's some of you that are just really loud, but when I'm saying loud, it's not like you just talk and you know you don't know what you're talking about, you're just finding something to talk about. It's just you just occasionally will be loud about something, and it's a bit odd to some people because you're normally quiet. So yeah, as I say, it's weird because I was sensing some people quiet. So why am I saying you're loud? No, it's like you guys are like quiet people or reserved people, but when you're shocked about something or you're really excited about something, you get really, really loud. And so people stare at you like, ain't you the quiet one? Why are you shouting? You know, it's like that type of vibe. But yeah, people stare at you because like some of you, when you're in a group setting, you don't say much and it's your friends that say much. And you just kind of sit there and observe and listen. And some people may stare at you like, why are you not talking? You're a bit suspect, you know. I don't really like that. There's some people that get suspicious when everyone else is talking in the group and there's that one person that's not talking. Yeah, that's you. And they're just kind of like, what's that about? Like, what's that? What is that about? Why are you not speaking? Like, that's a bit weird. Are you up to something? Like, are you going to take this information and bring it to someone else? Is that why you're not speaking? That's a bit weird. So there's people that think like that. So when you guys aren't speaking and you're in a group and you get this one person that's giving you off vibes and they're staring at you, is because you're not saying anything. And I'm not saying you must say something, but you have to remember there's some people in the world that are just very suspicious of other people and you've unintentionally given them that vibe. So yeah. Okay. And some of you is just in general, you just don't say much. And then some people wonder like, why aren't you talking? Why don't you talk about anything? Like, what's going on? What do you think I'm going to do with the information? You think I'm going to tell the whole world? Like, sometimes there's that as well. So it's like, damned if you do and damned if you don't, guys. But it's just a very much a vibe of you just don't speak, so people are just thinking, why don't you talk? That's a bit off, you know? And it's not, but that's just their perspective. And we have the Three of Cups. So it's suspicious because, as I said, you guys don't speak much, but when you guys are ready to have a good time, you're having a good time. You know how to party. Some of you dance really, really good. And you dance in a way that's very different to everyone else. I don't know. Maybe everyone dances in a stiff type of way and you add some sauce to it. I don't know. Maybe there's a particular type of dance everyone does and you put your own twist in it, or your own vibe to it. And yeah, so you dance in a way that's very interesting. Some of you, you play instruments. People like to stare at you when you play instruments. Some of you like to sing. People like to stare at you because you have a good voice when you sing. And as I said, there's dancing. And there's just this creative aspect about you. Anything that you're really good at, creative-wise, because this is, a lot of people are going to see this. People like to stare at you when you're doing it because they just like to stare at you like, wow, like, I wish I could be that great at something, or that's really cool that you're great at that, because, like, not everyone's great at that one creative skill that you can do. So it's very much appreciated by people. Some of you drink a lot. I don't know. That was loud, I know, but let me tell you, on this channel I don't have theatre, but theatre, guys, this ain't now tired. I don't have filter, right? So I just say whatever comes up. So literally, like, some of you, like, when it's time for parties or when it's time to relax, you're ready to drink and you'll drink. Some of you drink a lot and then people are looking at you like, it's not water, right? You can take it easy, And you're like, nah, I can manage my drink. And they're like, listen, if I drank as much as you, I'd be on the floor collapsed. I don't know, I will not wake up till tomorrow morning. It's not going to happen. So, yeah, some of you are just really good at drinking. And people are like, what in the world? Okay, so it's just a bit shocking. Some of you are good at cooking. That's so weird. Why am I getting more information when I'm tired? That is odd. I'm only on the second card, guys. Anyways, some of you are just really good at cooking. People like to stare at you when you cook. I don't know. That's it. It's interesting. So, as I said, and it's come up again in the second card, you guys dress well. Like, you what you wear is just so. You overdo it, which is not bad. Some of you overdo it, but then some of you, like, and you're probably like, how? Like, with it, first of all, with accessories. Some of you love accessories. You're like, no, I gotta have that watch, and I gotta wear that hat, and I gotta wear this ring, and I gotta wear this bracelet. And then some people might be like, do you need to wear all that? Is that really necessary? One or two would be cute. And you're like, no, I'm gonna do the whole shebang because that's me. Yeah. Or some of you have like a traditional accessory that you wear from like your culture or religion, or maybe a spiritual type of item, and you wear it a lot, and people are like, okay, I mean, that's different, I don't see that much. But yeah, some of you daydream a lot, and people just wonder what you're thinking about, so they'll stare at you because they're like, what is that one thinking about? Like, what's he or she thinking about? Because there's a lot going on right now, but they have chosen to just stare into space. And that's really sad, because I don't think people choose to stare into space. They just have their moment. But yeah, because you guys zone out a lot, people stare at you like, what's that about? What's happening? Are you that bored? What's going on? And I don't think it's that you guys are bored. You're just having an epiphany, or you're having a moment. And I guess I understand that because I zone out a lot. I zone out, yeah, like I really zone out, and I didn't notice until my own daughter started zoning out. Like, she zones out a lot. And I was like, oh my gosh, she actually got that from me. It's crazy. And she's still in the moment, but she's not. Like, I don't know. And I do the same thing, so it's crazy. But anyways, back to the point. Some of you guys do that, innit? You can hear what the person's saying at the time, but you're zoning out, thinking of maybe something happened in the past or something that could happen. and the person's like, excuse me, are you listening to me? Like, are you even listening? And you're like, yeah, I'm listening. I was listening still. What did I say? You said, you said everything the person said. And they're like, wow, you actually was listening. That's weird. But yeah, you're able to zone out and listen to someone at the same time. And people just stare at you a bit weird, oddly, because they're just like, how do you do that? I can't do that. They're like, the minute I stare into space, I'm gone. Don't ask me nothing. I didn't hear anything. I didn't hear nothing. I was in planet wherever. I wasn't here. So you have the ability to stare into space and hear a conversation at the same time. Um, some of you are quite flexible. So when you do something kind of interesting, I don't know, there's some people that can, my brother can do this. Basically, you get your finger and you bend it all the way back. Don't do this. Do not do this. I'm just saying, like, these are people that are, what are they called? Are they double jointed? They're able to put like their finger all the way to the back of their hand. As I said, do not do that. I'm not telling no one to do that. I'm just saying there's some people that can actually do that. And you might be one of those people that are either double jointed, or you're someone, you know, that's quite flexible. And people are like, wow, like, how do you do that? That's interesting, you know. Um, cool. Okay, some of you just like wake up, and you know, like when you go somewhere early, like maybe to work or school, or you know, you just wake up and you look brand new, and you look like, yeah, I slept like a baby and I look refreshing. And people staring at you like, how? Because I've come to work or school and I look mash up, because you could tell I didn't get a good enough sleep. I got bags. But you just walk up in the school or the workplace and you just look good. Like, what is that? That's not fair. So yeah, some people stare at you guys because they're like, I just don't understand how you can get out of bed, have a shower, put on your clothes, eat breakfast, come to work, and you just look like you had 15 hours sleep. I don't understand it, you know. And they're sitting there looking like they had 2 hours, so they're just upset, you know. So there's that. Um, some of you look really good in purple. Don't know why that came up, but there's that. Um, okay, I don't know why I said that. That was a bit odd. Okay, for someone out there, someone one day decided they wanted to wear a purple outfit, and then the other person's like, oh, snap then, since when? Okay, purple actually looks good on you. Okay, so you know there's that. Um, you guys are unapologetically yourself, and people just stare at you because they're like, I could never do what he or she does, you know, because they're really out here dressed in, you know, their cultural, um, what's it called, attire, and it's like they're very proud of you because you're brave enough to do it, even if like people look down on you for doing it because it's not what's in. And trust me, guys, like I kind of deal with that as well. Like, for example, yeah, I'll wear hairstyles that are quite cultural, in terms of like black culture. That's like, because right now having Fulani braids, and before I had dreadlocks, and you know, some people look at it like, yucky, go wear weave, you know, and it's just like, babe, I wear what I want. Like, don't tell me what I can or can't wear. Like, I'll wear what I want, and I'll wear some stuff that are kind of like just not in, and you know, but it's like I don't really care. I wear what I want, and that's the vibe you don't give. And like people, you know, they might say, oh, why are you wearing that, and make you feel way about it, but it's because they're not brave to wear certain things that you wear, or they're not brave enough to have certain hairstyles that you have, so they're feeling some type of way about it. But that's why they stare at you, because they're like, how dare you have that hairstyle that I've been dying for, but if I did it everyone would laugh at me, and you can just wear it like it's nothing. Like, it's crazy. But yeah, you made them feel a way about their own confidence. And a lot of these people that like stare at you, they have none, because they just can't believe you're out here doing stuff that they're too scared to do. You know, I don't know, grow up here, grow up here. Um, you guys are very wise. So some of you guys will speak and you're just very intelligent. And it's kind of like people didn't expect it. So someone might ask you about a topic, just as, just casually, to make small talk. Then you come with this deep explanation about the one topic they spoke about, and they're like, "What? What? I didn't know. The conversation was going to go that far." So they're just looking at you like, "So what do I say to you? What do I say back? I'm not that smart. Why would you even have this type of? Why would you entertain this type of conversation with me? I can't hold that type of conversation." And you guys are sitting there like, so if you couldn't hold that type of conversation, then why are you trying to have that conversation with me? Like telepathy, and the people just like, so there's some people that might say something to you and then you come back with something else, and I feel like it's just a deep description or explanation about something regarding what they said, and they're taking it to like what you said to offense, because it looks like you're trying to upstage them, you're trying to make them like look bad, and I don't think you guys are doing that. You guys are just answering a question, or you're just adding information to something else that's been said. But they feel like you've made them look dumb, so now they don't like that. So now they're looking at you like, really, bitch? Oops, excuse my language. Really? That's what we're doing? You're trying to embarrass me? Is that what you're trying to do? And then you're looking at them like, are you going to answer the question or not? So there's just this silence. You're looking at them, they're looking at you, and they may just walk off because they can't. And now they don't like you because they really think you tried to embarrass them. So there's that. I don't know why I went into that description, but that's what I was getting for some of you. People just feel like they need to be very suspicious of you. And the reason I say that is because she looks hella suspicious. Oh, sorry guys, the lighting in my room, it's not that great. She looks hella suspicious. And because people can't work you out. You're just very, I don't know, you're just very interesting. They can't work you out. And it's like, well, I gotta look out for this one. They could do anything, A lot of damaged people will look at you weird as well. The reason they will look at you weird, these damaged people, is because you represent, like, I feel like you, pile number one, represent new beginnings. You might be someone that was damaged or is damaged, and you're like, that don't define me. Are you alright? Cool, I've been damaged, people have done stuff to me, things have been done to me, but mate, listen, I always evolve, I always learn new stuff, and life is my teacher. That's how you guys are. And people that don't think like that, they just let everything that happened to them define them. They're just looking at you salty, like, look at this girl, this guy, just behaving like some, what's the word? I don't even know what you call it. Behaving like some enlightened soul, yeah, when they know damn well they grew up in the trenches with me. Yeah, what is that about? So some of you, like, there's just a lot of like resentment because you don't choose to think that in the same way you did before, and some people just stare at you like, okay, like since when? All right, just feeling a bit salty about it because they can't expand their mind the way you can expand your mind. Some of you have a really, really good physique, okay? And yeah, these people are staring at your physique, but they're staring at it like in disgust. Because it's like, the reason they're staring at it in disgust, it's not because you look disgusting. You guys look really good. It's just, they're just looking at you like, why can't I look like that? I don't really like that, Sad. So sad. Another thing is, a lot of bad things can happen to you, though, or could happen, and you guys are like, okay, so what? That's happened. Time to move forward. And again, they're just upset by it. Like, how does that not affect you? And these times, it most probably does affect you, part number one. But you're like, I ain't got time to be crying over this. Like, that's all long. I'm not doing that. How does that help me? How does that benefit me? And they're just like, okay. Altruism reverse. So basically, you guys know when not to You guys know how to not overgive your energy. You're just like, you're not getting my energy today. Like, you guys know when to keep your energy to yourself, and to, is the word preserve it. You're just like, this is my energy. I can give out this much. Then after a certain amount of time, I am retreating. Do not look for me. I will look for you. Okay, I'm going to my bed, or I'm gonna go do my work, or I'm gonna go study, or I'm gonna go play some games. Whatever it is you like to do as your hobby, or whatever it is you need to do, you just do it, because you guys know. Listen to me and listen to me right now. I cannot pour with an empty jug. I can't do it. So guess what? You're not getting all my time. So people are just kind of like, okay, and they kind of expect you to give, you know, they expect you to give them all your time, and you're just like, I'm not doing that. Like, why am I doing that? I'm not doing it. I got to think about me. If I do not love myself, you lot will take the mickey out of me, and I ain't got time for that. So, you know, and some people just stare at you because they're like, wow, yeah, like, you're really not gonna chill with us today, and you're like, yes, bitch, I'm not chilling with you today. What the hell? I'm not doing it. I got things to do. Sorry if you don't have a life and your whole life is about validation of people, but I've got things to do. So get out of my face. Thank you. I will see you another day. When? Don't ask me when. I will tell you when. Thank you. Don't try to pressure me to tell you what day I'm gonna go see you. Like, you guys are just like, no, like, don't ever try and overstep your boundary of when you can see me and when you can't. Like, I will tell you when I can spend time with you. Okay? Thank you. I will look for you. Don't look for me. And then we have Biome Beauty. And it's reversed, and that's not even to say that you guys don't look good. I feel like you guys look very good, but you remind people how ugly they can be. Now, let me explain that. It may be physically, in terms of they feel like they don't look as good as you, so that makes them feel really not nice. So that's why they really stare at you like, how dare you look this good? But it's not just your physical beauty. Like, you're just beauty. Like, you just are beautiful. Like, in general, like, your vibe is beautiful. You guys have a beautiful vibe. You guys have a vibe of, hey, how are you? Are you feeling okay? That's good. You know what can help you feel better? Maybe eating this, this, and this, or doing this, this, and this. You know, a wise person once told me, it's just refreshing energy like that, you know, and then you make people really deep their life. You make them sit down and think, wow, I'm not really contributing much to society. I don't have this much wise stuff to say to my friends. So they feel quite ugly inside and outside. And that's how you make them feel. But guess what, guys? That's not your fault. That's the universe giving them a wake-up call to, you know, higher their vibration. And they just won't do that. So instead of taking responsibility and hiring their vibration, they're going to blame you as to why they don't have a high vibration. So I don't know if that makes sense. I'm really tired, but yes, like, that's what I'm getting, and you guys shouldn't feel bad about that. I feel like you guys are doing great. I like this whole, it's giving me Sag vibes. I'm liking it. Why do you say that? There's no Sag cards. I know, but like, the whole vibe of being like a teacher, because you guys are giving teaching vibes. Not like an actual teacher at school. Some of you could be, but like, it's just like you're someone that comes in someone's life and teaches them stuff. Like, that's your vibe. And you got a few haters out here, especially people you grew up with, and they don't like this vibe you're coming off with. They're just like, who do you think you are? Hey, because I did not know you to be this person. Like, they won't accept that you are this new, refreshing person, and everyone can change and evolve. So I don't know why they think like this, but again, these are people operating on a low vibration, so they're going to think like this. Anyways, part number 1, if you'd like to read and like, subscribe to my channel. If you would like a personal reading, the details are in the description box below. But now I'm going to go to part number 2. Part number 2, you're the star. You know why people stare at you? Because you're a star, okay? Like, bitch, I knew that. That's why I chose it. Okay, cool, I get it. But no, what I mean by that is you guys are very inspirational. That's why people stare at you. You do the new, you do the innovative, you do the you have superstar quality. Now I know this is a general reading, so many people are watching this. But what I'm kind of getting is like there's something you do, but you've made it into your own type of thing. You know, like if you sing, you have this voice that no one has. It's very distinctive and different. Some of you, it is your creative abilities that's quite different to other people's creative abilities, but some of you, it's just the fact that you're highly ambitious, you know. And people are just like, okay, like people just stare at you because they're like, how? Some of you, you're just running on E, and you're still going. If you was a car and you ran out of petrol, you're still driving. How? How, Sway? How do you do it? And people are just like, what? Don't you stop to breathe? Don't you stop to, drink some water? No, I'm joking. But don't you take a break? And you guys are like, what do you mean break? What do you mean? I live for this. This is my life. Okay, I've got things to do. What do you mean? Just chill and not do stuff. What are you talking about? That's not how I run. That's not how I work. How do you work like that? Is that what you do? Do you just sit down on the sofa and watch TV and that's your life? Is that what you do? Like you guys are the busybodies. Is that what it's called? You guys are the workaholics. You guys are the ambitious. You guys are the superstars. Yeah. And people are just like, that's crazy. So they have to stare at you. And some of them are staring at you like, are you okay? Like, do you need 5 minutes to yourself? Like, because you're doing a lot. And then some people are kind of like, how do you do it? How do you do it? Tell me how you do it, because I couldn't do it, you know? So that is a lot of the stares, guys. Some of you may be Aquarius having your chart. But it's just like, you guys are like, listen to me. I'm going to be someone. I'm going to be someone. Some of you may even said to someone, I'm going to be someone. I'm going to be someone special, yeah? Don't watch that. Don't tell me. Don't ask me how long it's going to be, because I don't know. But it's going to happen. I'm going to be someone important, okay? And people are just like, okay, well, we'll see. And I think they believe it too. So they're staring. They're watching you to see if it's actually going to happen. They're like, yeah, part number 2 said they're going to be someone important. Yeah, they got superstar quality. They're ambitious, yeah. That's what they said. So, all right, let's see this. Let's see this then. You know, that's why they're staring at you right now, guys. That's why they're looking at you. Yeah? People that don't even know you as well, like, they just sense. They sense some greatness within you. So even if you're chilling, you're minding your business, and you're just doing your own thing, people from nowhere, they might just stare at you, and you're just like, why are you staring at me? Like, are you okay? And they're staring at you because they can see something special within you that you don't see within yourself. Like, it's crazy. And you're probably thinking, how can someone that doesn't know me see that? But they can see it, guys. It's crazy. People can see this stuff. Yeah, and you guys need to be careful as well, because I'm picking up there's some people around you that know that you're going to be very, very successful one day, and they're trying to make you feel like you're not going to. And I don't think any of you are going to let this stop your work ethic, but please don't let it stop your work ethic, yeah? Keep going. Obviously, make sure you take care of yourself. Make sure you keep hydrated, and you're eating, yeah? Make sure you're eating. Eating is very important. I am a Taurus, so I'm going to tell you that. I know that's so stereotypical of us, but it's true. You need to make sure you eat well, okay? And drink and exercise. I have no right to say that because I don't exercise, but I should. But anyways, the point is, make sure you guys are looking after yourself. Okay, cool. Anyways, let's get to the reading. That was just from the charm. So you guys are serious. Oh my gosh, some of you guys, you probably strategize as well. The reason you're so successful, like some of you are getting there, some of you are successful. So you are successful or you're becoming successful. And the reason that you are is because you strategize your time. Like there's a strategy. You're not just doing one thing and going ham on it. You're like, I'm doing this and I'm doing this and I'm doing this and I'm doing this. And people are like, babe, how do you do it? What do you mean you're doing this and you're doing this and you're doing this? Like, how? How do you do it? So anyways, we have the Queen of Swords reverse. I'm going to tell you guys what this means right now. Don't worry. I got you. We have the Knight of Wands reversed. Violet Duchess stifled, bored and stuck reversed. Of course it's reversed. How are you guys bored? You can't be bored. You're always doing something. The workaholics. And I fully understand this, guys, because I'm a workaholic. I'm supposed to be in my bed. I have a lecture tomorrow morning. I'm taking the mickey right now. But guess what? I live for this. I'm gonna make a video, then I'm gonna go to my bed and I'm gonna get up for my lecture, okay? And this is the vibe you lot are coming with as well. Do you know what I mean? So let's do this. For 43, you know, see, it's kicking in already. Pink Lotus Fairy, A Time for Spirit is up, right? Yes, a lot of you, someone told you, they made you feel like you weren't shit, like you weren't nothing. And you said, bet? I bet. I ain't worth nothing, yeah? Bet. And it's not so much just to prove this person wrong, but it's like, it just made you go even more ham. Because you're like, how are you going to tell me that I ain't nothing? Like, they've either said it or they've insinuated that, you know, you're a nobody. And you said, I'm a nobody. Yeah? Alright, cool. Bet. Watch this. We have Nuada Perfection. And I'm telling you, this person said this. This is a message to someone. This person said this to you because they wanted to break you, because they felt like they weren't nothing. So they were projecting. It had nothing to do with you. And then we have Anubis Protection reversed. Okay. Ooh, I just wouldn't even mess with you guys. Like, it's crazy. Whoever has wronged you guys, they're gonna feel bad in the end. When I say in the end, they're just gonna feel it. Like, they're gonna feel they took a big L, a big loss. It's crazy. Anyways, we have the Queen of Swords reversed. People stare at you because you know when to talk and when not to talk. You're not wasting your energy. Like, some people have seen you in the act of where you don't say nothing and then you speak. And when you speak, there's so much authority, there's so much knowledge, and it is given very much, don't mess with me. Yeah. I'm speaking facts. What you're not going to do is disrespect me while I'm speaking. And you're not going to feel like you can disrespect me while I'm speaking too. There's a very, authoritative vibe going on with you, pal number 2. It's very respected. But people also know if they're on some foolishness or they're doing something weird, you will not speak to them. That's it. Cut off time. You can never speak to me again. It's not going to happen. And people stare at you because they're just like, okay, so what is it I have to say that will make this person say, yeah, don't speak to me again? They don't know what your limit is. They don't know where the boundary is. They're scared to say something that would really irritate your soul and make you stop speaking to them forever. Because I'm not gonna lie, pile number 2, it's looking like it doesn't take much for you to stop speaking to someone, because you know your worth. So as soon as someone does something weird, you're like, yeah, bet, I'm not doing this no more. Cut off, cut, block, don't speak to me again. You don't even tell the person, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not speaking to you again, because you're like, no, they should know I'm not speaking to them. Cut off. And I respect it, because you're letting people know don't disrespect me. You know, I love it, pound number two, I love it. But people stare at you because, like, you just respect yourself very much and you don't allow disrespect, and they just can't believe it. Because the majority of people that stare at you and look at you weird, like, they're around people that would accept any type of disrespect. So they get away with disrespecting people. But as soon as it comes to you, you're just like, nah, you're done. You're done. Bye-bye, you're done. And they're like, oh, man, that's crazy. Didn't expect that. When you cast people, like, people stare at you like, did you really just say that? Did that really come out your mouth, pound number two? Like, people are like, no, you never said that. You're like, yeah, I did. And yeah, I did. Do you want to record it? Because I can say it again. I do not care. I'll tell this to the person's face. Or better yet, you'll say it to the person's face. You don't care. And people are just like, okay, what's that? I didn't even know. It's crazy, guys. I like that. I like that energy. You're not, if you feel like someone's toxic, you're not making no friendship with them. Friendship done. It's gone. If a project seems a bit iffy with someone, if a business deal seems weird with someone, you're like, there's no business deal between us, it's done. I'll do my own thing. Because you think, what you think you're going to do is con me. No, sorry. No. Wrong person. I'm trying so hard not to swear, guys, because, like, I'm not trying to, you know, what's it? Get the video reported. So, yeah. You guys do not make the first move towards people. You're very scary. Like, people find you scary. That's why they stare at you. They look at you and they're kind of like, why are you not making the first move to say hi to me? What are you, so did you expect me to walk up to you and say hi? Like, they're just kind of like, that's weird. You behave in a way that's not anticipated. It's not the way that everyone else behaves. You're very robotic or strategic in a sense. And they're just like, I'm scared. I've never come across someone that maneuvers like this. What do I say? What do I do? So people stare at you because they just think you're a bit weird. The reason they think you're weird is because, as I said, like, you don't behave in the way that, if you're a woman, you don't behave in the way other women behave, in terms of, like, how the way that this person has experienced other women. You don't behave like the women that they've encountered, basically. So they're just like, that's a bit weird. And if you're a guy, same thing. You don't behave in the way that, you know, this lady, the men that she's, you know, been exposed to, you behave in a completely different way to them. So she's just like, what do you do? What is this? What are you doing? Am I being tested? Are you just this way? That was what's happening. So very suspicious behavior. Then we have stifled, bored, and stuck. So, and but it's reversed. So you guys are never bored because you guys are always doing something. You are not the person to sit there and say, I'm bored. You're always finding something new to do. And people are just like, where are you getting these ideas? Like, since when did you want to do that? Like, it's just random to them. And you're just like, no, babe, like, I'm enjoying life. You, on the other hand, want to do nothing. That's your business and that's your prerogative. I've got things to do and things to experience. So people just like, okay, like, there's always something new going on with you, and they just can't keep up. So they're just staring at you like, okay, it's a bit weird. It's not very consistent, but cool. You guys are never stifled. I'm loving this about you guys. You know what, pal, too, I respect your thing. Basically, you guys are not stifled. Like, if you're in a rut, you never stay in that rut. You may be in it for a while. There may be a few hardships, but there'll be a time where you're like, okay, I came out of it. I'm doing my thing. I need to stop speaking slang. I am doing well. I'm improving. And people are like, wow, well, like, when did that happen? I thought you had problems. I thought you had debt problems. I thought you had money problems. I thought you had relationship problems. Like, what's going on? And you're just like, oh yeah, I got out of that the other day. I'm calm. I fixed that. That's sorted. That's not a problem no more. And people are like, what? Since when? What? That's not what I remember, but okay. Like they just can't believe the transition. There's always like a transition with you, and people just like, I don't get it. Um, if you broke up with someone, you could be crying or you could be upset or reserved for maybe a couple of weeks, months, years, and then after, I don't even think it takes years. I'm gonna say weeks or months. I really don't think it takes you guys years to get over stuff. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I think a good couple months, you're like, yeah, I'm done. I'm on to something else. And people are like, damn, I mean, you was just grieving this guy or girl. Like, you're just, that's it. You're like, yeah, like, how long was I grieved? I grieved a healthy time, and I'm doing my thing. And people are just like, what? Like, this, they're so confused, guys. Like, you part number two, you confuse people. The confusion is why people stare at you. They're just like, I don't get part number two. They're a different kettle of fish. I don't get it. Yeah, you never stay stuck. Never. You guys never look tired. You look vibrant. You look like, you know. And even those of you that look tired, you always have energy. People are like, how you look tired all the time but you have energy? Like, what's that about? Like, it's crazy. Then we have like a time for spirit. And oh yeah, sorry, 1 plus 8 is 9, right? So you guys kind of remind people that they need to kind of move on with their life. They need to transition, and you guys just do it, and they're like, why am I not able to do that? So yeah, you make people think like they're stuck, they can't do nothing. No, well, you don't make people think that, but you make them realize that they are, preventing their life from progressing. But for a lot of you, these people are gonna like resent you rather than sort their life out. So that's just life, and they'll stare at you, but they'll give you the bad mind stare, like the not nice stare, like this woman here. You see how she's staring at you? Look, that's how they're gonna stare at you, like, you bitch. Like, okay, you're just trying to make me look bad, but okay, that type of vibe. No, babe, just sort your life out. Then maybe you'd be on the same level. Like, what the hell? Get a grip. We have Pink Lotus Fairy, a time for spirit. So you guys are very peaceful. Okay, here's another reason why people stare at you guys. You guys, a madness could happen. Like, a whole situation that's blown out of proportion could happen around you, and you're just sitting there like, yeah, okay, it will get sorted. And people are like, what do you mean it will get sorted? The house is on fire and you're sitting here talking about it will get sorted. Obviously that is just like a big, what's the word, exaggeration of what it possibly could be. But that's how big it seems to some people, your situations, and you're just like, yeah, well, I mean, there's nothing. It's nothing. It's nothing. It's nothing. It's nothing. Like, you guys was like, whatever. Like, cool. I'm not stressing. I'm not growing no grey hairs around here. I'm chilling. And even if I have grey hair, I'm still not stressing where I'm bald. And even if I'm bald, I'm still not stressing. So it's just either way, you're in a good situation because you're just chilling, And people just don't understand how you can stay so peaceful in certain situations. A lot of you people have done you wrong, or you're always in a crisis, and you're like, yeah, it's okay. It will pass. I'll be good again. It's all right. And it always happens because you're just like, it's going to be fine. I'm going to be good. I'm going to get what I want. And you know what happens? Is always it gets fine, it gets good, and you get what you want. And people are like, what? Some of you like, I don't get what I want. If I go what I would, I'd have this and I'd have that. Okay, babes. Okay, but what I'm trying to say is, in some situations, you actually do get what you want. Like, you say you're gonna get something and it actually happens. A lot of you don't realize this. Like, you might say to someone one day, oh, I want this. I really want this. I'm gonna work hard for it. You may have even forgotten you said that to someone, and then it happens. And then the person's looking at you like, wow, that actually happened for you. And they just can't believe it. So they're staring at you like, how? Because I asked for something and I never got it. And you're probably looking at them like, why is this person looking at me weird? Is there something in their eye? But it's because you told them you wanted something and you got it, but you just forgot what you said, you know? So there's something there for you to think about. You guys are very spiritual. Some of you are very spiritual. Okay, it makes sense if you guys are watching the tarot reading. But but a lot of you are in touch with your spiritual side. You know, some of you love to meditate. When you guys like meditate or you do something quite spiritual, people like to stare at you because it's just like, wow, ooh, he or she's doing that spiritual stuff again. Like some of you around people that's not that in touch with their spirituality as you are. So when you do something regarding spirituality, they like to stare like, wow, they're doing the thing. I don't even know how to do that. That's crazy. But yeah, I don't know what you guys are doing, but yeah, it's amazing to some people. Amazing. And you guys believe you can fly. I know that sounded corny. Stay with me. What I mean is, you're like, I will get here. I will get to this stage. Just watch me. And people are like, okay, I'm watching, babe. Show me the way. I want to know. You know? Do they want to put the hard work in like you guys? Some people, most people, no, they don't. You know what's interesting? Yeah, you know what you understand, part number two. What you understand is to get far in life, you can't just be doing the 9 to 5. Yeah, you gotta do the hours outside the 9 to 5. You get it? And I understand that too. Let me explain. Yeah, cool. So sometimes, guys, because I study as well, so I can't do this full time. I'll go to work, and that's like sometimes that's 10-hour shifts, sometimes there's 8. You know, and then obviously for some people that's just their life every day, in it, 8 or 10 hour shifts. Then they go to their bed, and the next day is the same thing. You know, from maybe Monday to Friday. But for me, yeah, I'll do the 8 or 10 hour shifts. Then I'm like, bet. Then I come home. I got coursework to do. Then I'm like, bet I'm gonna do that. Then I'm like, cool. No, hold on. I got to do reading now. Then I'm like, cool. I'm gonna do that. You know what I mean? So there's 3 different things I'm juggling. You know what I mean? And obviously there's other stuff, but I'm not really gonna get into that until I see results from it. But I am doing other stuff as well. Do you know what I mean? Like, and I just feel like in order for you to be successful, you gotta be doing stuff outside of your 9 to 5. Because sometimes the stuff that's outside your 9 to 5 is what's gonna make you more successful than your 9 to 5. You know what I mean? And some people don't realize this, but I feel like you guys understand this. I feel like you guys are doing stuff outside your 9 to 5. And hear what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with a 9 to 5. That's great because you're getting money. I respect it. But it's like, you know, if you're really ambitious, you kind of know I need to make sure I have another income besides my 9 to 5, you know? So, yeah, you guys understand that. You're like, yeah, cool. I get it. That's what I'm going to do. And people just can't believe it. They're like, wow, you're so motivated. You're so, as I said, inspirational. It's amazing. Then we have no wider perfection. People just think you're just perfect. Ooh, this is where I'm getting the hateration. The hateration, holleration in this. This is where I'm getting the hateration now, because it's like, no matter what, guys, you seen the Wada? I love this warrior because I believe it said he broke his arm in war, then he had to make a new arm in replacement, and it works. But yeah. And I believe for you guys have been broken in some ways. But you said, I'm going to fix it up. I'm going to fix it. Meaning, I will heal myself. I won't get closure for a situation, but cool, I'm going to do the healing myself. I'm going to forgive that person because I'm not going to let it make me feel some type of way that they're a certain way. Like, if they're that way, whatever. That's got nothing to do with me. Disgusting. I'm just gonna like focus on me. I hope the universe gives healing to them. I hope they live a happy life. Great. I don't even care too tough, but yeah, let's wish that for you. But me, I'm gonna be doing bits, and I love myself, and that's all the love I need. You know, that type of healing energy, like, you know, like, it's, for example, if someone broke your heart, you're like, I'll mend my own heart. I'm good. Like, I'll find love. First of all, I'll give myself love, and then I'll be surrounded by people that show me love. And I'm not gonna be around nastiness. That's not gonna define me. Like, that's the vibe you don't give. And people are like, how are you so perfect? Like, you've been damaged so badly and severely. And you're like, babe, it is what it is. You guys are a warrior. You're a warrior. And people are like, no way. You're like, how? You don't even know. Like, look at his face. Like, it's mad. Like, he's like, oh, you crazy. He's like, bring anything, bring it, because I'm ready for you. I can take anything, like, because, and guess what? I'm gonna beat it. It's not going to win. It's not. So, like, people are just like, you can throw anything in pound number two's way, like, you're not gonna win, babe. You're not gonna win. Like, they're gonna win this. So, like, they're warriors still. People respect you, pound number two. They hate you. That's rude. Okay, some people don't like you. I'll be real. But the reason they don't like you is because they can't break you. That's why. So let them hate and let them not like you, because it's better. What's the saying? Who said it? I believe it was Tamara. She said something like, she'd rather be hated for who she is than loved for who she's not. I think that's what she said. And you guys are like, yeah, I go by that saying. And whatever. So bye, see you. If you don't want to speak to me, don't speak to me. Okay, here's why people stare at you. They're scared. Here's why they're scared. Remember when I said that you guys are like very spiritual people? I feel like you guys are manifestors. Anything you want, like, happens. It's crazy. And also, it's mainly because you guys are good people. I'm getting that you guys are good people. So it's kind of like good people in terms of you don't hurt other people, you know? So when people mess with you, they feel like they're not protected. They're like, oh shoot, this girl guy is gonna do something mad to me. It's a wrap. My life's over. They feel like you're gonna do some spiritual work on them where their life's just doomed, you know? And then for some of you, yeah, they just feel like, karma's just gonna do them differently. Like, they feel like if the way this person feels, and it's particular people for you guys, but I feel like for some of you, it's one particular person. They feel like if they did the same horrible stuff that they did to you, if they did it to someone else, their karma wouldn't be so bad. But because they did it to you, because you're so spiritually connected and you don't harm people and you're such a loving person, like, because they did it to you, they're like, oh, you see this karma I'm gonna get? It's mad. I'm not even looking forward to it. It's crazy. I don't even know what's gonna happen now. They're scared. They are scared. And I'm not gonna lie, this is really funny. The only reason I'm not busting up laughing now and holding my belly laughing is because it's really late and my family members are most probably sleeping, so I'm being respectful. But yeah, like, guys, nah, like, this person's scared, and they should be. I don't know why they're messing with you in the first place, but yeah, but that's why. And oh yeah, a lot of your ex-lovers stare at you. A lot of your ex-lovers, they stare at you. You guys probably like, I'm not even around my ex-lover. Okay, they look at you on the phone. I'll tell you that much. They stare at you, and they stare at you because they're just scared of what you can do, or they're scared of what they're gonna get because they hurt you. So yeah, worried. Good. Anyways, if you'd like to be, then like, subscribe to my channel. If you'd like a personal reading, the details are in the description box below. But now I'm gonna go to pile number 3. Okay, so pile number 3. You know why people stare at you? Because, like, you're a wife or a husband. But yeah, you are husband or wife material. That's why people stare at you. People stare, and this is like really on like a lover type of vibe. Okay, so let me explain. For people that look at you romantically, they're just kind of like, yeah, like, I need to have this person. That's why they stare at you. They're like, yes, got to have this person. This is my wife. This is my husband. They can't. They're just not going nowhere. And it's like possession as well. Like, they'll stare at you like, I own you. I own you, and you're gonna do what I say. Ew. I'm a Sag Moon. I don't like that energy. But yeah, like, that's the energy people are giving you, looking at you. Sorry, that's the energy people are giving you when they stare at you. They're like, I I will own you, or I do own you, you know. Even friends, you have some friends that are very possessive over you. Like, what the hell? They're possessive over you like your man or girl would be possessive over you. Like, what is that? Like, you have some friends that actually think they own you. They want to know where you are, you know, what time you'll get to where you need to get to, who you're with, why you're there. Like, they think they own you. Like, what the hell? Like, that's the vibe. I don't like that energy. Good luck to you, partner free. But yes, that's the energy. People stare at you because they think you got. Oh, okay, you guys aren't gonna like this one. People stare at you because they think you got stuff for them. They feel like they'll benefit off you materialistically if they associate with you. So they stare at you to observe what you have. So they look at you and they're like, okay, you dress well. You dress like you have money. You look like you're from money. So let's see, you know, what that's really saying, you know. So you guys just look like you're rich, or you look like you're very well off, and people wonder what they can get from you. And sometimes it's not just that. Sometimes it's not the way you look, but it's what you say that kind of reveals that you have a lot of links and opportunities, meaning you are someone that can network someone with another person. So when you speak, sometimes you'll say something and someone realizes, oh my gosh, if they speak to you, then they can get this off you. They can link with that person if they're friends with you. So that's another reason why people stare at you, because they're opportunists. You have a lot of opportunists and obsessive people that stare at you guys. I'm very sorry. It's not cute, but that's just what you come with, you know. You're just a very lucky, and uh, you have a lot of good values about you. So you got these weird people trying to take the mickey out of you. That's why they're staring at you, you know. Anyways, let's move forward. Oh, and sometimes people like want to buy you stuff. What? Okay, that was weird. Some people stare at you because they want to buy you stuff. They're like, oh my gosh, I need to get her or him this and this. You guys might get gifts from people you don't even know that well. And you're like, why are you getting me a gift? Like, I only know you for a couple of days or weeks. Like, calm down. And they're like, no, I just want to give you this. But they're doing it so that they can, like, own you quick. Like, that's why. But, yeah, you guys are just kind of like, that's a bit early, bro. Like, I don't know. That's a bit early, sis. You're doing too much, you know? But, yeah. Anyways, we have the Queen of Pentacles. So it makes sense of what I said. Like, you guys just you look like you look after yourself very well. Some of you, 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 I say you cream yourself in it. I don't know if that's a very Caribbean thing to say, but you use a lot of lotion, or the lotion you use for your skin is very shiny and it makes your skin glow, basically. Or the creams you use for your skin is very, what's the word? It smells nice. You smell lovely. What? I don't know what's going on. Um, some people, yeah, some people feel like the cream you use, it smells nice. It makes you smell lovely, or maybe it's perfume. But you always smell lovely. Maybe for some of you, it's probably because you eat a lot of fruits. But you're just, you know, your hygiene is A1. That's why people stare at you. They're like, shit, I need to get my hygiene. I need to go get my legs waxed. Why is pile number free making reminding me about this ain't good, so like, yeah, you guys are just coming across very flawless, especially when it comes to your looks. But if we go to your mannerisms also, you guys know how to look after people. Oh, by the way, you guys have really, really nice skin, but you guys probably already do that. Your hair's always done nice, like, it's, I don't know. So I'm trying to see how this can apply to all ethnicities. I don't know. Basically, the way you do your hair is just so neat, and it just looks perfect. And people are just like, how? I can't even get my hair that perfect. How they do their hair like that? Like, it's just amazing. Okay. Then we have the, oh my god, that was the King of Wands reverse. So the King of Wands reverse, Queen of Pentacles upright. Okay, so guys, this is especially the opposite sex. This is a reading particularly as to why the opposite sex stare at you, but it could also be a reading as to why the same sex looks at you as competition, and those that are from the LGBTQ community, you take it how it resonates, but yeah, do you get what I'm saying? So it's a reading of like how your competition in a love aspect, and how your love potentials view you. I thought it was going to be platonic, but a clear solution reversed. Nautilus Princess, powerful personal growth upright. For action reversed. Who did? Oh, I'll message her back in a minute. Okay. And Vishnu balance reversed. Okay. So basically, guys, are you ready? Yeah. You guys have just a very queen vibe, like you guys give off queen energy. Even if you are a guy, you're giving off very much, it's like king energy, but in a more nurturing, loving way. And people feel like they just need to bow down to you. I don't know why I said that, but yeah, it's giving, I need to just bow down to this person and do what they say, because that's the vibe they're giving me. They're just such a, giving off an empress feel. And as much as I don't really see the card hasn't popped up in the reading, but you give an emperor type of vibe. So people feel like they have to own you quick, and it's really sad, because I know you guys probably the type of person that's expecting someone to just love you. Obviously, I get you guys love yourself. You definitely love yourself, because you're looking after yourself well. But it's like, I know a person would want someone to love them, but for you guys, it's like people just want to mainly own you, because a lot of you come across like you're basically trophy wife material, trophy husband material. As much as you may not want to be that, that's how people are viewing you, so that's why they stare at you like that. Better be careful. Some people stare at you. Okay, some people stare at you like, okay, I gotta get this girl pregnant, because that's the only way I'm gonna keep this girl. Okay. And same for the guys. I gotta get pregnant by this guy, because how's he gonna stay otherwise? He's gonna leave me. So they're just they're trying to find a way to, like, trap you. Yeah. Sorry, I'm not gonna sit here and sugarcoat what I'm saying. It's just long. That's what they're trying to do, because they don't want you to leave and go. Yeah. Okay. people stare at you, especially if you are more of the feminine energy in a connection, or you are a woman, the masculine energy or the man, they're finding it very hard to control you and to own you. And it's because you're just like, you can't do, are you alright? You can't own the queen. I'm a queen. Okay, like you can't do that. And if you're gonna do that, you need to behave like a king, because you ain't doing it. So if you can't behave like a king, don't be talking to me about no own and nothing like that. Like, that's not gonna work. And they're just kind of like, I am behaving like a king, and they're actually behaving like a knight. But you know, like, and you're just like, boy, if you don't behave like a king, then we can't talk. Don't look at me. Don't come near me. Don't be talking about no own, because it doesn't exist around here when you're not king material. And they're just kind of like, they're getting frustrated, you know. They think certain behaviors is king behavior, and you know that's not king behavior. So you're like, ugh, later, go away. I'm not dealing with that. And you go off with your queen energy, and they're just very frustrated, you know. That's how the man them are feeling. That's how you got them feeling, you know. This is hilarious. Okay, well, that's their business. The reason I'm not telling you off pile number 3 is because they're not coming with king energy. If they came with king energy, the king would be upright. But in my perspective, he's reversed. That means he's not doing what he's supposed to be doing. So it's alright, you know. And obviously women are kind of viewing you as competition, some very, very hard competition. So unfortunately, a lot of you guys in this pile, you're going to get women or you know, your love competitors stare at you like, this girl or this guy is going to steal my partner, and I'm not feeling it. I'm not looking forward to it, you know. They feel like if you want their partner, you could take them in 2 seconds, which you can, by the way. And you're just like, I could, but that's not queen behavior. And anyway, look at the state of your man. I don't want him. Ugh. Ugh. Like, later. I don't want him. Like, I can. Do you know what I can get? I can get a big business, big good looking man. I do not want your crusty man from the corner that every girl has, you know, gone through. Yeah, I don't want your man. Thank you. No one wants your man. That's why you have him. You know, you guys are coming with that. You guys coming with that type of energy, yeah. And these guys are feeling away, and they know their man's a whore as well, yeah. So it just makes it worse that you don't even want their man. So they don't like you because you can take their man, and they don't like you because they don't want you. You don't want their man, and you have good reason for not wanting their man. So they you can't win. They don't like you regardless. It's damned if you do and damned if you don't. And also, you most probably look better than them too. So it's just, you know. So for a lot of you, I wasn't really getting this much in the other parts, but for a lot of you guys, this is, you're gonna steal my man, so I don't like you. When we go out, you're gonna get all the attention with the other men, so I don't like you. You know, that type of vibe. Get a grip, girl. It's crazy. They don't want to do no double date with you. Even if they offered, I don't know why they did, but they're scared that you will talk and then their man will fall in love with you. Okay, yeah, that's what I'm getting. Or their partner. Lantern Fairy. Clear solution reversed. They don't understand. Okay, so the love the love interest, they don't know what to do to dominate you. It's hard. Yeah, I said dominate. Did this girl say dominate? Yeah, I did. They're trying to dominate you. That's why they stare at you. And it's getting hard to find the answer of how to do so, because it's not working out. You guys are someone that just can't. You could be, but you're like, you need to be on a really respectable level for me to naturally want to submit to you. Like, you get me? If you can't come with that energy, I'm not doing it. Yeah? So Bye. Thank you. Gracias. See you later. Okay. I probably didn't even say that properly. Sorry to Spanish people out there. But, 24. What was that again? 6. Yeah. You're just not. Yeah, I'm not repeating myself. You guys know what I meant. Anyways, let's get to powerful personal growth. You guys just understand yourself as you age. You're like, what? Listen to me. I understand myself. I know what I'm going to put up with, and I know what I'm not going to put up with. And I know what I like, and I know what I don't like. And I know what can stay now, and I know what can go. Because anything that stays allows me to grow. And anything that has to go is a no. Yeah? So you're just like, babe, and as you guys have been doing that, and you guys have been looking cute since you've been doing that. You guys have been like, yeah, because there's no negative energy around you. Like, you're just, you're looking very hydrated out here in the streets. As I said, a lot of you, your skin is giving me good. You need to tell me the skin routine remedy. The skin routine that you do. You need to let me know, okay? Because it's great. It's great. What you guys doing? You guys doing that Janae Aiko remedy or routine? I would like to know it. We have the 4 action reverse. So you guys just don't have to do much, and you have all these lovers coming to you. And then you have the opposites, the love rivals staring at you like, okay, so they just walk up to you and you don't do nothing. They have to brock up their neck to get the one piece of man. Yeah, let me tell you, they have to do the most to get this man to stare at them. Remember, do you guys remember? Yeah, I don't know if you guys ever experienced this. Yeah, I understand this in you guys' perspective. Yeah, I remember there was a time I was in school, and there were these girls, and they didn't look that great physically in it. Like, I know I shouldn't even be saying that as a tarot reader. Like, it's just not high vibrational, but it is what it is, in it. They didn't look that great. Yeah, that's the nicest way I can put it. And I wasn't the greatest looking neither. Yeah, don't get it twisted, but I knew I looked better than them. Anyway, the point is, what they would do to get these guys' attention, yeah, that in the cafeteria and the canteen, they'd run up to them and be like, hi, and just be shouting loud, just shake up their body in front of the man, and the man's just like, okay, like, why are you in my face, And I'm just looking at this guy like, are you desperate, babe? Are you desperate? Is it that deep out here? Yeah, there's other schools. You don't have to be up in this boy's face. There's other schools out there. There was a whole bus garage, yeah, that had all the schools used to roll up to that bus garage. You know what I mean? All the people from the school, and there was some hot boys in other schools. Let me tell you, yeah, there wasn't that much hot boys in my school. But anyway, the point is, these girls would do the most for these boys. Yeah, that was average looking to me. Yeah, and I just used to sit there like, it's not that deep, babe. Like, and there's some boys that would just walk up to me and talk to me. Even when I was at the bus garage, boys would walk up to me and talk to me. I don't have to do nothing. And they'll talk. And then I had these girls staring at me, looking at me some type of way. Because it's like I had to do the most. I had to gyrate myself. I had to shine in a man's face. I had to do the most to get some attention. And you, bitch, you just walk up and then they just walk to you. You just stand in the corner and they walk to you. Yes, you know why, babe? Because I came with feminine energy, babe. You came with masculine energy. Masculine men don't like that. Okay, they're like, now see, you're doing my role. I don't like it. You're supposed to just chill in it, and they just used to get upset, and that's what some of you guys are going through. You guys are just sitting there chilling, and all the man or all the women are coming to you, like, yeah, what you doing? What you saying? And you have the love rivals there, like, I had to do a lot, and you just sit there and you get all the attention. Like, that is literally the vibe. So sad. So you guys don't have to put much action to get, you know, these lovers' interest, and that's why these girls stare at you like, okay. And also, the people that do like you, they stare at you because you don't really, you're not given any indication of what your love language is. You're expecting them to kind of find out, which is okay, isn't it? Like, you know, to each his own. But yeah, like, they're just kind of like, how do I get this person to like me the way I like them? And, you know, it just doesn't work like that. Like, either the person likes you or they don't. But, you know, some people, they try and learn someone's love language to get them to like them more. But when it comes to people learning your love language, is very hard because you're quite reserved in showing them that. And I would say probably keep that up. That's wise, because you don't want someone to use you, you know. Like, if they're worth it, they'll learn your love language. Sorry. Like, it is what it is. But, you know. Then we have Vishnu balance. You make people feel uneasy. I'll be so real with you. Some girls, they want to fight you. Like, some love rivals want to fight you because it's like, it's not fair. It's not fair how you get all this attention and I don't. I don't like it. You make them feel uneasy. Because Vishnu has so much hands, you got them ready to throw hands. You know what I mean? Like, they're tired of it now. It's annoying. And you got the men feeling, the men or the love interest feeling uneasy too, because they're just kind of like, so what do I have to do? Like, is it me? Like, am I ugly or something? Like, what is it? Like, why is she not feeling me? What am I doing that's not that great? Like, I thought I was on a roll, and now it's a bit awkward. So you got people second guessing themselves, and they're like, what? Yeah, but like, that's why people stare at you. Part number 3. If you like this reading, like, subscribe to my channel. If you like a personal reading, the details are in the description box below. But I'm gonna go now. Bye, guys.